Hello, I'm Andy and happy birthday. Born on the 1st of January, and so happy new year as well. That's a very powerful horoscope to have. It brings the impressions of fire planets upon you. But in the period of Capricorn, these planets can be a little bit uncontrollable. So the tendency can be of being arrogant, of being quick tempered, and then becoming the reverse as very easily intimidated and having a lack of self confidence. So, the extremes of these two areas are a worry. So, you'll need to find the middle ground. Your character would be that of a person whose teamwork would be very weak, and that would of course bring problems in partnerships of all kinds, whether in business, whether in sports, whether in love affairs, whether in romance or marriage areas or family areas as well. So tell yourself constantly to find the middle road. Don't move to extremes where you become so arrogant, and then extremes where you get intimidated and can't even make a rational decision because you are not confident of yourself. The play of planets is like that for you. Your strength lies in that at any of your age, the younger, the middle, the older, the quest for knowledge, the quest for further education will always continue. So it's never too late for you to pick up some kind of love for a profession that you've always wanted to enter. You will have a lot of determination planets as well, so they will propel you towards determination of wanting to achieve something. But you also have a cluster of planets that at times in your life will take away the determination, and they produce a tendency to be unsure of what you want to do because your level of confidence will drop to the minimum, and also inferiority complexes can enter. So you've got the extremes of great determination and the extremes of losing it all at times. At different ages, this play will happen. Now, how your ages behave in which calendar year is how I would realize how good or bad the age is going to be, or how good or bad the calendar year is going to be. If it tends to dovetail well, then success will be all yours. If there's a missing of connection, then whatever you attempt to do, whether in areas of love, marriage, whether in areas of career, business, finances, and also in health, you will start to have down periods. Your personality will be a very nice one. You will be always a person who loves the limelight, who loves to be famous, who loves to be well known. But these two planets who want to give you that, they don't seem to stay around long enough to give you a continuity over many, many years. It's like a 3-year cycle of doing very well, and then something happens and then a downward trend in your horoscope also takes place. Yes, you will be very ambitious, but at times you will find that a lack of self-confidence, low self-esteem, inferiority complexes don't give you the energy to want to go and further educate yourself or to let your talents come forward. As you get older, there will be an evenness taking place where your ability to project yourself forward will become easier. But I find that born on the 1st of January, the pattern is that the younger periods until the age of 26, they seem to be lacking this kind of ambitions or the ability to show ambition either. Your compatibility will not be easy. You are a person who can be very arrogant, and your level of tolerance can be very low, and you then will move towards being a perfectionist, and that of course is not the best thing to be. And that's why I can see that compatibility with you, whether in any area of your life, can be difficult. I want to talk to you about the calendar years 2017. And I'm going to make the calendar year 2016 as an example as well. Now, if from January the 1st, and I'm going to use ages, if from January the 1st, 2016 until January the 1st, 2017. If your ages were positive, then you would be able to do very well. As an example, I'm going to give you a set of positive ages. So let's pretend that you are any of these ages in 2016. And the ages would be ages of 17 or 26 or 35 or 44 or 53 or 62 or 71. Let's say you are any of these ages from January the 1st, 2016 until today, the 1st of January 2017. Then you would have done very well. The calendar years planets would have supported you, and you would have made very good progress. And if you are going to be from today, these ages which I've just mentioned, for the whole of 2017, then you can look forward to your ambitions being fulfilled, finding a love which will be very stable, enjoying good health as well. Now I'm going to give you a set of ages where people born on the 1st of January, there will be a cluster of troubled planets. Now just pretend that you may be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75. Let's pretend you have been these ages from the 1st of January 2016 until today, your birthday, 1st of January 2017. Then you would have attracted a lot of trouble in 2016 if you had been these ages I've just mentioned. Troubles in finances, career, business, troubles in romance, marriage, and troubles in health as well. Because these groups of ages will then disturb the calendar year and they will produce negativity for you. Now, if you are of these negative ages which I've just mentioned, from this birthday, the 1st of January 2017 until the end of 2017, then be on your guard that difficulties are going to approach you in all areas of life, whether in career, business, finances, romance, marriage, family, or health. Always remember that you control your horoscope, not your horoscope controls you. And that way, early news like what I'm giving you today, you'll be able to become careful in all areas of your life and not allow risk or an exposure to risk. And thereby you will be able to lessen the trouble awaiting you, and you may even turn, if you are these negative ages in 2017, turn the tables and even achieve something on the good side. So that's how I use calendar years and how I use ages. The calendar year of 2017 is going to be very eventful for you, which means something very important is planned. But from the calendar year, I feel that some negativity will also approach you, because the calendar year planets are not very at home with your horoscope. So you have to be more cautious in 2017, and depending on what age you are, the level of cautiousness will be advised. Regarding your health, born on the 1st of January, I would worry about allergies of some kind or another affecting you. I would worry about difficulties of your stomach area, where your stomach would be very volatile and suddenly there may be constipation at times, or there may be diarrhea at times. So you need to have your stomach checked up, and of course see a doctor as to which allergy you are worse off with. Well, these are the few things I can tell you about your health, because all I know is that you are born on the 1st of January. I do not know what year you are born in, nor your time of birth, and therefore I'm not able to go further, and I've not seen your palms as well. Your palms are your DNA, because your palm lines and the signs on your palms and the way they are formed, and your thumbprints and your fingerprints, nobody else can have. Okay? So there's plenty to research on you. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you. By the way, one last thing. Your horoscope would like to migrate because it is a very adventurous one, and it would like to visit foreign countries and stay there. It's fine, you can do that. But I prefer two after a set of 2 ages where you should think of it. Firstly, from 26 onwards, the value of migration or travel becomes better. Travel to work somewhere else, to live somewhere else, be with somebody else. After that, your horoscope matures very nicely when it reaches the age of 35. So after 35, the possibilities of traveling in even more, or living abroad even more, or settling down with foreigners even more, or migration will become more manageable for you. It was a pleasure talking to you, and go to Facebook by all means and look me up and follow me and communicate with me from there. Thank you and goodbye.